is up, scrappers, tool addicts, tool collectors? Welcome to Ccscraps Restoration Channel. We have a Fender Body Hammer that we're going to do today that my wife was actually sent to me by George from You Want to Watch, and when we opened it up, if you saw the mail call, my wife claimed it right away. So her birthday's coming up Tuesday. So I'm going to surprise her with restoring this hammer. Me and George were on an Instagram call, and we were talking about it, and he's like, well, why don't you restore it for her and give it to her? And I'm like, well, you know what? That's a crazy idea, because I was just thinking that like a while back. So we're going to do this for her. We're just going to, I'm not going to take the handle off this thing. This thing is solid. This is a Craftsman. I can't see that marking next to it. Can you see it? But this is an old hammer. We're gonna clean. We're just gonna clean the handle up. Maybe take out the forge marks. Clean the faces up a little bit. Square this off a little. And that's really about it. And then paint it. There's a nice blue on here, but I don't have that colored blue, so we'll figure something out with it for her. All right, well, let's get this party started. All right, so we're at the wire wheel. We did our aluminum little collar here so it doesn't ruin the wood. Because again, I'm not taking this off the handle. So hold on to your ears, y'all. All right, y'all, so here's the post wire wheel. Got all the blue off it and everything, and we clean it up the best we can. Now we're going to work on these forge marks right here. And then we're going to work on the handle. And the cool thing about this handle is, see all like the dirt and everything, and all the grease and all the stuff from all the years and people's hands on it. I hope when I scrape this, that's going to stay there, and when we shellac the handle, it's going to look cool. And there's like all these little, pieces of history in this thing, man. Again, like I said, you're holding a history. When you hold an old tool that's old and has dings and, it might be bent or, or a couple teeth missing from something. When you hold that, you're holding, that could have been somebody, how many bolts did that thing turn, or how many nails, or how many cars did this thing fix? How many fenders did this thing pound out, or dents, or whatever in its life? I mean, this was manufactured from a Craftsman from 1948 well into the 60s. So I'm thinking at least past 1965. So think about it. If this thing was built even in 1950, or even in 68, or wherever, even if it was the last one ever manufactured. This is really cool. Thanks again, George. She's going to love this. I'm telling you what. And it's great because, like, she really liked it, you know what I mean? And she doesn't think I'm going to give it to her. And she's going to, oh, it's going to be great. I can't wait. See what I'm going for here? I'm trying to knock that forge mark down a little bit. Well, I'll show you the post here in a minute. But you know, when you use one of these, it's just kind of like coloring, like you're in a coloring book. You know, you got to even it out, and you know, it's almost like having a big pencil in your hand, I guess. All right, so I mean, how we got it kind of like nice. Now, when we get it with the sandpaper, I might take it over the 1x30 and just give it a couple spins. I don't know yet. I might just start with the sandpaper. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, this is about there. And we'll tape it off, and we'll go up the grits. I don't know what I'm going to start at. I do want to start... Might start at like 80 and then work my way up. But... well, I am going to paint it too, so maybe I won't go too crazy. But I am going to get all these little scratches and stuff out of here I made with the die grinder. We're going to make it look really nice for it. So sit tight. Quick little bit. I'm going to hit the inside with the sandpaper. Or what I could do, this would be actually awesome. What I could do is, excuse me, is cut that 1x30 belt in half. And then I'd really be able to get into the insides of here, but I think we're just going to use the sandpaper right now. Oh, by the way, Scout Crafter, I saved your sticker. Remember when I was a dumbass and I put it over the sticky part when it was supposed to, you know what I mean? But anyway, as luck would have it, the glue wore away on there, and now we got it. He saved it. I was just so stoked to get a sticker from you, I wasn't thinking correctly. You know how that goes. It's 120 grit, little drum wheel. Yeah, it's getting there. All right, so now we're going to square these off with the angle grinder. This again is 120 grit. It's a worn flat disc. Whoa, this one's going to be a little tricky. All right, y'all, so we're back. We're doing the sandpaper. We're going to start out with 150, 500, 1,000, then we're going to work our way up to 1,200. And I'm going to do the whole thing with this because I'm going to paint this, and then I'm going to, you know, this is going to look, going to stay clean. So we want it nice. So here we go. I'm not going to wet sand this because I'm going to paint it. I guess I could use water, but I'm not going to. I'm going to just go with the old dry sand here. See how that works out. And if I don't like it, I'll wet sand it because that's what I'm going to do. I mean, it seems to be coming out pretty good so far. And I do have alcohol. I guess it would clean the oil off it. Hold on, let me get some. Let's see how that works out. All right, well, we're gonna go up to grits and we will see how this is gonna come out for us. Sit tight. All right, so now we're gonna work on the handle. So you're just gonna wanna take your blade, scrape. You're just trying to get the old shellac off, get to the bare wood. Can you see that? Take this tape off of here too. Actually, see, that's kind of cool. Look at how it's, see how it's starting to like, when you make it, you're starting to see a lot of these blemishes. All right, well, sit tight here. All right, so now we're working on the handle. Got a little 100 grit sandpaper. I'm just gonna back and forth. Oops. Times the brakes. Behind it. I was going to do the pair of those whisk scissors, or those shears, but we got to do the hammer today for the old missus. She's going to love this. This was almost done, actually. There we go. So, close this back up here so my jaws don't go flying. Okay, cool. All right, so there's a handle. Starting to look all right, ain't it? Okay. I did get to keep that Craftsman a little bit, but hopefully we'll just see it under the shellac. All right. All right, so we got her prepped for paint right here. Doesn't it look like one of them little ghosts you make out of paper? Woo. All right, let's paint it. It's gonna go black. We'll let that tack up a little bit and we'll give her another coat as well. I did hit it with a little alcohol, like on the, to clean it up from the, you know, the oil I used and everything. So we'll let that hang out for a second. We'll watch paint dry. And then when that tacks up and it's all ready to, already we'll do the handle. Alrighty. Sit tight. So next time you see me, it's probably going to be like an hour or so from now. But you will only be a second. Oh, it didn't stop. Alright, so that's it finished. I was doing the video of staining the handle, but I had only hit the camera, not video. So yeah, that's where we're with that. But it's a little tacky. The head turned out, I mean, amazing. I got a little spot down here where I gotta kind of clean it up. Like the paint leaked through a little bit on the tape. Here's the back side. There's the handle. There's a Craftsman on the other side. I don't want to knock it over. I don't want to tip it over, because I'll say a bad word on TV. Maybe it is on the other side. I hope we didn't lose it. No, it's this side. Alright, so can you guys see the Craftsman logo on there? I can't really see. But that's kind of how it turned out. So I hope y'all like it. We'll do a little bit better of a display with it. Well, actually, I don't really need a display. I can kind of kick it down like that. Pretty cool, right? Well, I hope she likes it. George, thanks again for bringing me this hammer, or sending me this hammer. I appreciate it. CC Scraps Restorations, and we'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. All right, y'all, so we're in the house. Hi, puppy. Hello, Nala. So here, baby, remember how when the little project she's working on, remember how George, You Want to Watch, sent us that care package?
Yeah.
And you wanted that hammer?
Yes. Oh. Wow, this is beautiful. Where are you putting that?
That's yours.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's for you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's a surprise. That's what I was doing last night. You like it?
I love it.
I do all right?
Yes.
Remember how it used to look?
This is perfect.
All right.
Yes, I do remember.
All right. Well, it's got clear coat on it. Just let it might be a little, I don't know.
It's a little tacky.
A little tacky, but it should be okay. Just let it dry up a little bit. Set it this way.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Oh.
Here it is. Oh, nice. This is actually better than this.
Well, that's more for like sheet metal, like fenders and stuff on cars.
Yeah, but it's
if
lighter,
right,
than this is, and I feel like this was making my.
Yeah. But you don't want to bust this end up. That's all with that metal.
Yeah.
But anyway, there you go. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I thought you were coming in here.
All right, so she liked it, and that's going to wrap it up on this episode of Old School Retool. We'll put this in the hammer series. Vintage Craftsman hammer restoration for Mrs. Ccscraps. Again, I hope you all enjoyed it. Have a safe weekend, and again, thanks for watching.